Hello and welcome to another episode of Extreme Web Success. My name is Ken Freeman, and today I want to ask you something. Do you have goals for your web success? Does your website actually have specific goals that you can track to know that you are being successful? You see, the problem is like this. Most commercial websites have been built around the idea of telling a story about the company, its services, its history, and its benefits. Of course, how to contact you. Most websites follow a common template approach that is little more than a dressed up or glorified brochure. Others complicate the process by throwing in so many pages and images, subpages, and hundreds of possible choices that make tracking success even more difficult. As the story goes, if the website was not built around a set of trackable and measurable goals, then those sites are sitting out there on the internet, taking up space, doing very little in building revenue for your business. But here's the rest of the story. The good news is this: goals can be created that will enable your website to be measured for success, just as you would measure sales or profits. What are goals? Goal conversions are the primary metric for measuring how well your website fulfills a business objective. A goal is a website page where a visitor reaches once they have made a purchase or completed the desired call to action on your web page, such as a mail list registration or download. How can a website goal help me? Well, once you have your goals, you will be able to see the conversion rates and monetary value of the traffic you receive. You will have to define a funnel path for each goal. And what is a funnel path? A funnel path is merely the path that you want your visitors to take in order to reach the goal. Defining a funnel path allows you to monitor how frequently your visitors who begin the process actually complete it. Examples of such goals might include a thank you for registering on a page, or a receipt for a payment, or flight itinerary confirmations, or a download of a free report, a purchase of a product, or to reserve a service. How can you set up goals? Well, using Google Analytics, you can now track how many people hit the main page, how many hit the sales page, how many submitted their name and email, and even how many downloaded the file. Now, if that report tells you about a service or products that points the reader back to the order page, then include that order page in your funnel path. Remember that goal is that website page which a visitor has to go to in order to make that purchase or complete it. But the funnel path that you set up is the path or the pages or the steps they have to take to do that. Now, for example, if I want to know how many people actually downloaded a free PDF report, I would name the goal free report. The URL I would describe as the funnel path would be the sales page that advertises the report and contains the sign-up form, and then, of course, the thank you page that results once the goal is completed. These URLs then form the funnel path to my goal or the downloading of the free report. It's really that simple, and it's that easy. Now, using a goal and a funnel path, when I see my stats in Google Analytics, I can measure accurately the success of each of my goals to either send that report or to sell that product. Now, here's the revealing part. With this system in place, I can now measure the conversion rate of how many people hit the front page, converted over to the sign-up page, and then how many actually converted to the actual download, and then how many result in a sale. By placing a true monetary value on the profit of that sale, I can now get a clear idea of the number of people visiting your website required to result in a sale. Let's take a look at an example. If 1,000 people visit my site, I used to think that would be great. Hey, I had 1,000 people hit the site today. But those 1,000 people visiting my site, clicking my counter, tell me nothing about their behavior, their demographics, or what they have done. Sure, I can go back into my stats and maybe see that they went from here as an entry page to this exit page, but it really doesn't give me a clear picture of what path they followed. But using Google Analytics, as I've been mentioning, in our example, let's say that of those 1,000, 100 clicked over to the sign-up page, and if those 100 people, or 10% of my total traffic. Only 50 people, or about 5% of my total traffic, of total visitors, clicked over to the sign-up page. But then drilling down even deeper, I can see that of those that actually signed up, only 25 downloaded the report. Now, those getting the report represented barely 2.5% of my total visitors. By measuring the actual sales of the product or service measured against those who signed up for the list, I now see that of the 25 that downloaded the report, only 5 people actually ordered. Well, now I clearly see that while I have 1,000 visitors, the real goal of selling the product or the service only occurred 0.05%. Thus, if I am in the business to sell products and my profit per sale, let's say, is $300, then those 5 orders made me $1,500. But if my sales goal is $10,000, then I need to increase my traffic some 600% to increase that goal. Thus, now I need to go back to my website and work with new traffic building tools to add maybe a video or audio to motivate more list signups, even write a new report or launch a new product to bring more visitors to the website so that we could build the sign-up list so that the sign-up list can build the orders. Once you monetize your site goals, now you can focus on building your list so that your business website can meet those goals successfully. How can I make this happen? Visit awebstore.com/web news. And if you're hearing this on that page right now, just type in your name and your email to retrieve our free printed report on how to set up Google Analytics goals and funnel paths for your website. Utilizing the Urchin tool, you are able to do incredible things measuring your success. Let us help you, and I will send you this report right away. Remember, as the story goes, to be successful with your website, you need to have trackable, measurable goals, and you need to have a funnel path well designed so that you can track your success. Until this time next week, this is Ken Freeman reminding you, if you need help with your website, if you need help in designing it, redesigning it, making it over, or building into it new tools to drive traffic, please give me a call at 214-703-0505. Remember, our goal is your web success. Thanks for listening.